Hey Maximizers, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Crystal. I'm a money savings coach and I'm here to help you, yes you, be more intentional with your money so that you can make progress on your big financial goals. And this video is sponsored by the Flooz app. Flooz is an instant cashback app where you earn cashback for purchasing gift cards. I use Flooz every single month, specifically at CVS. I also use it at Walmart. I use it at Chipotle. I use it at pretty much any place that I'm shopping that is inside of the app. So basically what Flooz does is they incentivize you for purchasing a gift card to a store. So when I'm gonna go shop at CVS, I purchase my gift card in the Flooz app and I can earn up to 35% cash back. That's awesome. With that cash back, you can either buy another gift card or you can cash out to PayPal or right to your bank account. And this month, Flooz is partnering with me to give you a $100 gift card. So all you need to do is stop what you're doing, click the link in the description box, sign up for the Flooz app with my referral code, Maximizer21, and I will pick a lucky winner to win a $100 gift card. Winners will be announced in 1 week. I will email you and I will post here on the YouTube tab once I pick the winner next week. So now for today's video, we're digging into coupon lingo. I haven't done a coupon lingo video since like 2018 and I will link my previous video down in the comments. But I wanted to share with you some of the top couponing lingo, the couponing words that you should know so that you can be effective in couponing to save money. So let's go ahead and dig right on it. The first one I want to cover is the difference between a manufacturer coupon and the store coupon. And I have some props to use. A manufacturer coupon is from the creator of the product. Do you see how that says manufacturer coupon? So the creators of these Friskies treats created this coupon. It'll also be notated as like MQ or MFR, like a manufacturer coupon. So it comes from the creator of a product versus a store coupon. And store coupons have differing names depending on what store you're at. This is an example of a store coupon. This is a Walgreens IVC booklet. Their store coupons are called Instant Value Coupons, IVC. And as you can see, it literally says Walgreens coupon, okay? So you have a manufacturer coupon that comes from the item and you have a store coupon that comes from the store. Now these coupons, we're gonna take this a step further, these coupons can come in 3 different forms. They can come in a paper or insert form. This comes from the newspaper inserts, or they can come like on paper. Walgreens gives us these on paper. These store coupons and manufacturer coupons can come digital in the store apps. So if you go through your store apps like CVS and Walgreens, you can see that there are clearly CVS store coupons versus manufacturer coupons in the app. And then the third way is printable. You can print manufacturer coupons from the manufacturer's website or even from the website coupons.com. Also with CVS, when you go into the store and you make a purchase, if you didn't clip all of your digital coupons to your account, like add them to your card, your paper coupons will print out on your receipt. So your CVS coupons are either digital or they print out from your receipt at the register or at the CVS red box, all right? So we have manufacturer coupon, the creator of the product. We have store coupon, the actual store that you're shopping at, and then those coupons can be on paper, they can be digital, or they can be printable, okay? So I know that was a lot, but that is honestly the basic premise of couponing. And if we go a step further, people talk about stacking coupons. So stacking coupons means you use one store coupon and one manufacturer coupon per item. So let's just pretend that all of these coupons are for cat food. So we have a $2 off of 2 manufacturer coupon and we have a $4 off of 2 store coupon. So what that means is we can stack the 4 plus the 2 and get $6 off of 2 items because the coupons are 2 off 2 and 4 off 2. That is what we call coupon stacking. You can stack one store coupon and one manufacturer coupon per item. And if you want to learn a little bit more about this, I am going to be hosting a coupon bootcamp. So go ahead and click the link down in the description box to sign up for the coupon bootcamp and get all the details. Next couponing words that I want to share with you are OOP. OOP stands for out of pocket. That out of pocket is how much you spend at the register to walk out with the items. So let's just say your total is $12. You have $8 in coupons. So your total at the register, your out of pocket is $4. So out of pocket stands for the cash that you're paying. It doesn't include any extra bucks. It doesn't include any register rewards. It doesn't include any Walgreens cash. It includes your cash out of pocket, whether it's cash, credit, or debit. OOP stands for how much you are paying at the register. The next coupon word I want to break down for you is, ironically, breakdown. You've probably heard so many people say, what's the breakdown? Share the breakdown. What's your breakdown? I need a breakdown. A breakdown is basically when you show your work. Do you remember back when we were in elementary and middle school, even high school, and the teacher would say, when you do this math problem, show your work? That's literally what we're doing in couponing. So we are going to show our work on a breakdown so we know exactly how much the item is, regular price or on sale. We know how many coupons we're using. We know how much rewards we're going to earn back. We know how much we're paying out of pocket. So a breakdown is basically a sheet of paper. I like to do mine in a grid form. Some people like to do theirs in a paragraph form where you literally list out each deal. So for example, let's say we're doing a Krys deal. They are buy two and you get $4 in Walgreens cash. They are priced at $3.99 each. So in our breakdown, we would have Krys, $3.99 times 2 would be $7.98. Let's say we have a $4 off 2 digital coupon. We're going to take $4 from that $7.98. That's going to leave us to pay $3.98 out of pocket at the register. But we're going to get back $4 in Walgreens cash. So that makes our toothpaste net free because our total was $7.98. We had $4 in coupons. We paid $4 cash out of pocket at the register, and we got $4 back in Walgreens cash. That is your breakdown. You're going to do that for each and every deal before you get to the store. So you want to be able to create your own breakdowns because you want to focus on buying what you need. You did not start couponing to do every deal at every store for things that you don't need. You started to coupon because you were tired of paying full price for the things you actually need. So make sure you're doing a breakdown and you're really focusing on the things that you need. And if you need help, I would love to help you. Again, my coupon bootcamp starts on May 1st. So if you want to dig in, the link is in the description box. We are going to be covering everything that you need to learn how to coupon and specifically breakdowns. Your deals breakdown that you do at home and your transaction breakdown, which is the breakdown that you do in store. So there's a link in the description box. Go to KrysTheMaximizer.com to sign up. If you're watching this after May 1st, I would love to help you inside my Money Saving Academy. You can go right to my website, KrysTheMaximizer.com, click on Work With Me, and you can see how we can work together outside of the coupon bootcamp. And lastly, I want to differentiate between a deal, a sale, and clearance because some people use these words interchangeably, but they are technically not interchangeable. So first, let's talk about a deal. A deal is a singular group of items together. So buy 2 Krys and get $4 in Walgreens cash is a deal because you've got to buy 2 to get the rewards, all right? Now, the toothpaste may be regular price $5.99, but it's on sale for $3.99. So a sale means that the price is reduced down from the regular price. So if it's on sale, it's regular price $5.99, it's on sale for $3.99. But it's in a deal when you buy 2, you get $4 in Walgreens cash. And then clearance means that the price is reduced because this item is no longer going to be available once everything is gone. It could also mean that the packaging is changing. It could mean that the formula is changing. It could mean the format of the product is changing. But clearance is kind of like a one-time sale. Now, clearance can go from 20% off to 50% off to 70% off to 90% off. And then at Dollar General, we can get stuff for a penny. It's penny clearance. But once those items are gone, they're not coming back at that price point. And if they do come back, it's going to be at a much higher price, different packaging, something's going to be different. If something is on sale, it means the regular price is one price, and then it's on sale for a cheaper price, and it's eventually going to go back to that regular price. And then a deal is when you group something together. You have to buy a certain amount of items, you've got to spend a certain amount of dollars, and you're actually going to earn something on the back end. So I really hope that this coupon lingo video was very helpful for you. Let me know down in the comments if you learned something new and what your biggest takeaway was. Make sure you go sign up for the coupon bootcamp. And if you're ready to earn cash back purchasing gift cards at some of your favorite retailers, make sure you go and sign up for the Flues app and use my referral code Maximizer21. Like, who does not like free money? So I want to thank you all so much for your love and support. I appreciate each and every one of you. Stay safe out there as you were shopping. And as always, please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video.